The problem is where? Is the acceptance? Or is it we are waiting for somebody to tell you how beautiful you are?
It's not something that we are struggling to accept at all. We're struggling with people accepting that.
I am from India and I'm glad that I'm here because I'm here actually for the 10 o'clock session, and then somebody told me about the 12 o'clock session. And I've been just carried forward, and all of a sudden I'm getting this session, which is fantastic. I'll tell you why. Because I'm a playwright and I've written a play called Kasturi back home in 1998. And it was about a novelist who is yet not been able to deal with her Kasturi, which is the deer musk. So that she's writing that novel and how she cannot cope up with her being. And that subject is being on my mind to get it on celluloid. And I've been thinking about is called the essence of women. My question now to you, from 1998 to 2025, what has changed, which I can see that you have your platforms, individual platforms, it was then, back then it was not there. And I can see the problems still are the same in spite of the progress and whatever it is, because somewhere element of fear is there. So I just want to ask you as a woman to a woman, because how much ever I say that a man can understand a woman better, there are no genders, it's the being and on blah 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 blah. Woman is a woman. So I just want to know, the question is, body and sexuality, are they two different? And does awareness and the acceptance of sexuality would change you? So that is what I'm struggling as a writer to understand. The problem is where? Is the acceptance? Or is it we are waiting for somebody to tell you how beautiful you are?
We know.
Correct. So now the question is only, why still, whenever somebody becomes an activist, there is always that he's not heard. And he feels that he has to make a point. So, do you feel you are resolved with this? Just a question, you can answer it. Or still the fear is, and you want to still prove it. Is there anything to be proved? Is the fear is out after acceptance?
So, I'm from the Kannada film industry, and in the 1960s, a director by the name Puttana Kanagal has made a movie called Geche Puje. Geche Puje is about a brothel where a prostitute has a baby, and that child grows up to want to live a normal life. This topic that you're talking about has already been picturized in the 1960s, and we are still cinematically chasing the same concepts even till today. That's the relevance of it has been there since the 1960s to now. In terms of mental health, a film called Manasa Sarovara, that's in the Kannada film industry again, is such a popular film. These are topics that we talk about decade and decade and decade, no matter how much the time changes. I think there's always a set of people with a mentality that need more exposure, that need more understanding. And as people from the cinema industry, as entertainers, I think it's also a responsibility for us to bring that awareness in a way that they understand it. There is always a set of category that we deal with in terms of audience. And today we might touch about 50% of, let's just say, Bangalore. Tomorrow, I might go into Belgavi, I might go into Mandya, I might go into deeper cities, and I might get the point across to them when our cinemas get more famous. I think entertainment is so strong, the industry that we belong to, as actors, as creators, as anybody, our power of giving awareness and letting people know is so strong. We just got to continue doing this. The mentality of the audience, we just have to beat the social norms and keep doing what we're doing, because even 10 years later, we'll have the same conversation where we're bringing more awareness to a more new set of people.
It's not something that we are struggling to accept at all. Like being powerful and accepting the fact that we are women and women are beautiful and women are powerful. We accept that. We're struggling with people accepting that. We accept it.
Making people understand.
We know our power, promise you. We know what we bring to the table. We know that the goddess energy is a woman and the god is possibly a woman as well.